Hello everyone, welcome back to some chill and coding game. What did I do in the last time? Just as the YouNiverse game, I want to play with like time dilation and signals that are sent because the stellar distance is important. I also want to create like signals that traverse through universe via light speed. So, showing you what I created in the meantime. Have a look here. There's a red dot. This is like the emitting point just for like a signal when we are speeding up the time and sending our ship out. You can see that the signal is actually traveling with light speed, and our ship is like trying to catch up, if you want so. So you can see the signal is going and going. At some point it should fade out. I think still on like a super high scale. Or not. Maybe I have broken something again. So yeah, I created like a expanding signal. My biggest question here is if I can have like a collision shape that is not like circular, but more like a torus or like a ring. I don't know if it's possible or not. I think I have to do like concave polygon shape, and then create like a ring shape to it, and solve that with some code. Shapes are not meant to be used or edited directly through the collision shape 2D node. Use the collision polygon 2D node instead. Change the type of the node. Polygon. Okay. It's not empty collision. Has no effect on collision here, of course. But maybe on the expanding signal. Draw. We have here draw polygon method coming from the canvas, but circle. Updating the collision shape. Maybe we can change this to be more like a circle. Quickly go into GBT. We have our collision shape. Oh, it's a collision shape. Vision pool. Also what I did is I changed to use IntelliJ radar. I'm using IntelliJ for my work, and IntelliJ radar is a good, I mean, IntelliJ in general is a wonderful product. It's much more refined than Visual Code ever can be, and I really don't like Visual Code because it's an editor and not like a proper IDE, and I'm used to using IntelliJ. And Raiders is really powerful because it's using all the .NET libraries in the background. It's a Java application, but it's still using .NET in the background as well, and has like through Windows it can connect to all your applications and whatever. And it's a good plugin for coding with Godot as well. So yeah. At the moment, I'm using the non-commercial use license, but frankly, I'm not making any commercial use of my game now, so I can change it later. So there is no radius here in our collision polygon. So I'm using the collision shape, and we have, let's have a look. We document this thing here. Browser. So look if we can find something together. I mean, we could we have the radius of our signal, right, from the center point, and then we could make a smaller radius, like, I don't know, 10 pixels smaller and 10 pixels higher, and then we would need to, that's a good question, I don't know, collision polygon 2D, let's have a look here. It stands for an area 2D in physics 2D, build mold solids. Visual will include the polygon and its contained area. In this mode, the node has the same effect as several convex polygon shaped 2D node. One for each convex shape. Build mode segments only include the polygon edges. In this mode, the node has the same effect as a single concave polygon shaped 2D into segments. The restriction that each segment after the first one. Yeah. That's a good question. Hollow polygon. No, I don't need a hollow polygon, so build this solids at least. So what we need is like the inner radius, right? Thing here for signals. So it would be when we do like we're doing our signal, whatever. Then we would need like a bigger radius, right? Solid. Small, yes. This would be the vision. Visions? Cool. Area. like two circle. Radius. The thing straight at like 0 degrees or something. So it would be like, because we need like polygons, right? So it would be two when we would stretch it, would be like a rectangle, right? So it would be something like a dotted line to represent like the collision area. That would be like the collision area for a circle. Like for an arc, would be basically the same. That would be like the signal front. Then we would have like that. Most probably not. Let's delete the free form. There like a way to hit someone. Huh. With alt. So something like that, right? Basically. See, was in a semicircle with something like that. That would be good. This area would be the area where we detect like the clicking, and also of course when what I imagine in the game at the end be something like, I don't know, we have like an space station, have like a, I don't know, how would you say that, like an outpost or something, let's say, like call it outpost, and the signal is like traveling like this. Found me. So the signal is of course in the beginning like smaller, like this, and sent by the space station. Either it's like directed to the outpost to exchange information, and then it would get because of the inverse square law, of course, it would like get bigger and bigger and bigger, and at the point when the signal either it has no much the signal strength is too small, so it can't reach, and it fades away before it reaches an outpost. Or it's like the outpost has a technology of detecting signals that are under a certain threshold. Like it can't detect the signal, or can detect the signal. And then the question always is like, what do you call it? Triangulate the source. So maybe, I don't know, the opponent or some entity in the universe, or your enemy or whatever, is sending a signal to its own outposts and stuff, and you just have an outpost like this. But maybe you build like two outposts and a third outpost, right? So when the signal is traveling, you could, because of like how many times it was like intersected by different outposts, you can like triangulate the origin source. So before you even saw that you have like an enemy in a different system, or something in a different system, or something is sending out signals, you could like triangulate the like point where it came from. That's what I basically want to do. I don't know if this is correct or not, but you can get the idea. Put this also by side. Put it as well to the signals. Call it like triangulate. Would be definitely like interesting, because I never saw games or whatever that is based on real physics, and where you like think about like, okay, how can I detect signals, or how can I find out where my enemy is, and signals traversing through the universe, you could like easily follow them, for example. And this too for the so yeah, first of all, I would like to create an collision areas. By the way, I don't know how game development is structured or whatever, like where you should start. I think I would rather do it, because I'm not really experienced. Like I would rather do solving smaller problems that I want to have or want to be included in the game, and then have a look like afterwards, puzzle them together. And maybe while learning or while going through it, I can learn or like see the ways. I mean, Godot in specific has like this node game structure, so everything is a node, right? And underneath the nodes are living more nodes, and they're populating each other and whatever. So what you can do, it's like, for example, when you want, I don't know, my game objects. I've got like space objects and like solar systems for now, and like doing 10 different solar systems or whatever, and like 10 different ships, 10 different signals or whatever, or like asteroids, stations, stuff like this, and then piecing your game together all from all of this like nodes or like packages. They're called scenes here, right? This is what I understood so far from Godot. So let's see if we can create this collision. So first of all, we can see if it's directional or not. If it's direct. create another. Date. Side. Do it like this and space for our others. So we have here radius, the current radius minus, like, say, let's say 10, our outer radius plus 10. And here we definitely have to make some notes because of the zooming factor. They should values like should update as well, right? Can we do some to-dos? Oh yeah. Implement. Consider the. Oh, no. I could ask ChatGPT now, and it would probably solve it for me, or like do it. But it is to understand the problem and is important for me. I think, I don't know, maybe at some point when I've got some more viewers here, they can like ask me and I can interact more and explain more. For me, most of the time is when I understand the problem. I rather use ChatGPT to solve the problem for myself, or for me. At least like smaller things. And for bigger problems, it's like more how would you say it? I need to solve them in my brain first, and then I give it to ChatGPT to just write the code, you know? Or the understanding of the problem. Most things, and that's why ChatGPT and Co is very important or are interesting. Most problems are solved already. So when you having, I don't know, data set A and data set B, and you have to merge them or search for data or filter them or sort them or whatever, that every developer has done that 100 times. It feels like everyone did it 100 times. But having like a true industrial problem where you solve major things, I think you can find it in AI development or like big data or like other things, or like more hardware related or like efficiency related tasks. So I don't know, how to make MongoDB 10% faster because of some lookups that are going through their documents or something, stuff like this. I never done this, and I'm definitely don't have the brain to do like crazy stuff like this. So most of the time I'm doing not science work, you know, like editing templates or create some more components for a React application or something, you know, stuff like this. Most of the time, like the work you're doing as a software developer. That's for like a small explanation of developing, at least what I feel is. So we have an inner radius and outer radius. The thing is, basically what I said is it's a rectangle, right? Points. Ooh, I need to save my points. Would say this one. How do I say it in Godot? Array of typed array. Typed array. Is there any syntax for typed arrays in question? Wait. In the collision polygon 2, we have an array, right? There was some array. Vector 2 dd 2 raw array. What did I say? Vector array. This. Here, for example, that's my Git Copilot had done this now, you know, like it put it into my IDE, and I never thought about like the cosinus and sinus, you know, to find the actual points on the inner radius or the outer radius. And now I have like, okay, range. What's happening here? It's like going range 32 means it's creating 32 points, and the angle to every point is just what point it is times 2 times pi divided through 32. So we have like the points on a ring, right? Okay, and it's creating the inner radius ring and the outer radius ring. Okay, and now I have to connect them. So wait, the question is, how does polygon work? Let's just run this code. Let's see what's gonna happen. Shape of a base collision 71 shape. No, it's not. It has no shape, so do not need to pick what kind it is, or in the expanding signal. Let's rename this one. Correct way. Here. Inside here. Run it again. Invalid access to property or key shape. Of course, it has load this stuff. Of course. And this I really don't like it, reloading all the time. Stuff that I'm not saved. Trying to assign value of type collision polygon 2D to a variable of type collision shape. And what's the difference? Can read the error correctly. 19. Selectable. Ah, yeah, of course. Is there an or? How do I or that's the big question now. We don't know what it is, so how do we find this one? Renamed it. So it's not. That's the question. This. We have and read all the shortcuts that I know from work are not like this one here, so I definitely don't know. Hey, Shakufan. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. I'm just figuring out the key bindings of my my IntelliJ here. Naming refactor. Let's see. Refactor this strg alt umschalt t. Okay. Hit collision shape. How are you doing, Shakufan? Oh, good. I mean, I'm a totally noob at the moment, and I'm trying to learn Godot. And I'm a software developer on my own. So as work, I'm doing web development, but game development, I don't have any clue. I'm just trying to solve some, well, problems that are emerging. At least I'm trying to. Yeah, definitely. It's a good idea to have some inspiration on like how other people code and stuff. I highly sometimes I'm frustrated on like forums or trying to googling something because it's sometimes like 4 years ago or whatever, you know. It's like, oh, that's not up to date. So most of the time I'm like skipping all the stuff that can I find online. But yeah, looking around and like having an idea how other people are coding is always a good idea. It's like almost like pair programming or something, you know. So I don't know, just giving you like an overview what I'm coding at the moment. My game is called, or wants to be called, YouNiverse, as you and then universe. And I don't know if you know the book Bobiverse. I can highly recommend the book Bobiverse. It's super fun. And basically it's my game should be based on that like book. So I don't know, I've got some notes. It's a 4X exploration game where the emphasis is on like time dilation and proper timing and like traversing or flying through time, or like all the ships are traveling with proper speeds, you know. So what I have for now is like my Godot icon here that I can send somewhere. And this red dot is like an expanding signal where I'm trying to create the collision shape at the moment. And you can see the time is traversing in real time. And the signal, the red signal, is traversing with light speed. So you see it already traveling out. This at the moment are 1000 pixels, and 1000 pixels at the moment representing 1 light year. So you see the ship is accelerating over time, and then you see a few years have passed already. It's going and going and going, and in the middle it's decelerating to like simulate the decelerating process of like a real spaceship or whatever. And the idea is at some point you have like space stations or like outposts all around, and you have to send your technology through like with like signals to other places. So for example, you send one ship and it should only fly with like 10% of the speed of light. The time dilation for the ship is a different one than the time dilation for a ship that is traveling with like 20% of speed of light. So the slower ship have more time to do research. But only the research is like only localized. And at the end you have to build some, I don't know, signal station to send out your technology to somewhere else. So you have like at the end, a communication between technologies, and at some point definitely have like a faster than light, faster than light, I don't know, signal strength or whatever. Or it's possible to send signals faster than light, stuff like this. Yeah, I'm super nerdy when it comes to like space. I'm always watching documentations about space and like, I don't know, physics and stuff like that. I'm totally not a physicist, but I have a general idea. You know? The only problem, what I just realized explaining to you, is how I will solve like time paradox stuff. We will have to see, but that's a problem for future me. Yeah, putting things into global variables resolve a lot of things, definitely, but you should be careful. At least for Godot, what I was reading about and stuff, it's like global variables are good. I have got global variables as well in my, where do I have it? In my utils, I've got some globes here, but only globals that are like constants, you know, not like the functions here that I'm using are like functions that are not present in Godot math, you know, because the global instance, I don't know how you solved it, but I solved it with like project settings, and you have like a global thing and it's loaded everywhere. When you're bloating your global node to an extreme, it is loaded everywhere, right? Oh, okay. Oh. Depending on what kind of game you're building, right? Yeah, you know, I'm a web developer, and like web developing with JavaScript or TypeScript is so different to game development. It's like I just needed like a few days or like a week to really understand the difference, you know? I mean, my first learning of development was with Java and like object-oriented programming. And like coming back from like functional programming and JavaScript back to object programming and like the node structure and like seeing how it combines is so different again. Oh, yeah, Python is close to Godot, but I'm sorry to say that, and I don't mean to anger you, but I really do not like the Godot or like Python syntax. Like, I want some curly braces, not like depending on like the indentation, I don't know why, but it's for me it's like I need some curly braces to see where it's beginning and ending, Yeah. And like, I don't know, there are some caveats in Godot or like Python that are, this one. I don't know. This should be definitely refactored at some point as well. I have no Python experience at all. Never had the means of like, or like have to use it or whatever. A few like small Python script for the console or something, but yeah, true. So yeah, before you joined, I was trying to create the collision shape for my expanding signal. So the signal front of the signal, I don't know, you saw it. So I want to have the signal front like clickable, and of course I need a collision area when it's like hitting an object or like hitting or going through a solar system or whatever. Currently at that one. I've got some notes here as well, like on the circular signal and like a arced signal, or like how it should look like. But I'm totally not like an mathematician, I don't have any ideas of that. It's like also totally different, like changing some data around, or like, I don't know, creating some components for a rect application is so different to think about like how velocity works and like how degrees to reds are working and whatever. It's super crazy. Yeah. GPT solves everything nowadays. Or like GitHub Copilot is solving a lot of things as well. So, what I wanted to see is if Godot, how the polygons are connected. It's a list of vertices. Each point will be connected to the next, and the final point will be connected to the first. The returned vertices are in the log. Oh, okay, that's easy going. So then basically I'm done already here. Let's see if this one is working or not. Just seeing if this is I tried. Yeah, still, it's a different way of thinking. Like, that's what I mean. Really? Is it different to Python? My radius at the moment 0. Okay. Dating. Radius is okay. Size. Ah, because I have to set my points to the collision. So we. This one at meters. This one is not good. Python, you can use spaces or tabs. Godot use for yeah, that's true. That's true. Sometimes when I copy something from like copy something from I say from ChatGPT or something, you know, and it has like spaces inside. It's like Godot. No, what are you doing? Just realizing my mic settings are probably not correct. Let me have a look. Oh, okay. Yeah, using tabs. So, but you probably shouldn't mix tabs and spaces, right? Or do you have like the formatter is clearing everything out? See if this one is working. So okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, for the globals, I didn't make any thoughts about like how I'm sharing informations, but as in game development should be, or is it not? It's normal, or like here in Godot you have the observer pattern, right? So you subscribe to some signals and then you emit the signals when something happens or something, and then some controller or something. I don't know. I called them controller for now. I will probably switch between like systems and controllers or whatever. But then I don't know, the collision controller or whatever looks okay. There was a collision somewhere. What kind of node was something colliding with, and then something is happening. Or like, for example, the signal is subscribed to the collision detection signal from the collision controller, and when it's colliding, then it emits a signal with itself and the target it collided with. And the collision controller then calls a function, or like looks, okay, the signal collided with the space station or whatever, or space station X. Okay, and then I call the signal collided function on the space station from the signal, or like on the object or on the target. But also the observer pattern, I really never did before. It was never the case, you know, or like I never had to do that. And to think about how to connect to signals and like how to emit the signals is super different. For me, at least. Where was I? What are you doing normally? Like, you're a Python guy, mean you coding also web development or whatever in Python? Okay. Signal. The radius is updating. Size 0. Why do I have size 0? Also, I need to check if the radius can handle, because otherwise that would be going negative, right? If the radius minus 10, if radius, no. Otherwise it's radius, and radius plus 10 I can always do. Auto radius. Let's have a look when it's going through. Also, that should only occur if radius 0. Done. And of course, it again didn't save my stuff. I really hate this. Why didn't it save it? It's loaded it again from the disk or something. Yeah, that one. What do you mean by hard coding it? Or like hard coding this? Before making the signal? What do you mean? Before you use the signals, you would like hard code the communication between your nodes, or what? Oh yeah. I think it's a pitfall, and like doing the signals is like the way to go, because you have, I mean, I think Godot, I don't know if other engines are working differently, but I think like Godot specifically have this like thing that's going on, because you have all your nodes have like all the signals you can subscribe to. So like these are the signals from object, from node, canvas item, collision object 2D, and area 2D, and stuff like that. But man, I've got my my nodes are based like this. If you have a look, like my ship, you know, and the ship have a node with properties, and there I can like, I'm building property scenes, you know, and then it's, for example, when I want something, or I build a new ship or a new space and I want to be it selectable, I'm just dragging the selectable scene into my properties, and then it's automatically selectable. But to find out the mouse entered where it sits, man, I didn't figure that out for such a long time. Yeah, true. So then one video about Godot that I watched, like, I don't know, long time ago. They said like you have to, all the things you're doing, or like all the code or you're coding, you should you should put it on a node and then just drag and drop. Because when you think about like being in a bigger team, that's what I found so unintuitive in Unity, because you have people that are developing the game or the game mechanics, and you have people that are developing the Unity, or you call it like the Unity editor. So other people can use the Unity editor and like drag and drop all the things. So they then like designing the level and putting the enemies at some place, and then this specific enemy has 200 health. So there are like fields in the editor, like in Godot as well, that are like describing the enemy or whatever, and it's super complicated or super interesting because you can create like tools as well in Godot and like use the tools again on different nodes and stuff. I'm not at that point at all. Oh really? That's crazy. 6 months. So you hard coded it with Python or with Godot as well, or like? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Mm-hmm. So you created your own engine or something as well? I mean, the 6 months are definitely not lost because you learned a lot of things, right? I mean, like everything, or like every coding session is a good coding session because you learn a lot of shit. Finishing this up. Hopefully it's not loading something again. I use Python game, but it uses Canvas. Oh, okay. Like Canvas is like in JavaScript world as well? Oh, interesting. What have I done? Oh god, I created a space. A space rainbow. What the hell is going on? What is this? Oh god. I highly doubt that it's functional. Whatever it is. And apparently, oh wait, in my game, right? Remote. No, it's not even updating the game visuals here, or like the inspector visuals. Oh, oh, maybe there are some errors. Collision shape 2D, ready. Node not found. What node not found? Where node not found? Selectable 19. Ah, okay. Then yeah, it tries to. Maybe I'm changing my signal to be not selectable for that for the moment. Let's see. Ah, I was still on the node. So, okay, they are polygons that are all at the same point. And see, yeah. So there was a definitely wait. I still need, yeah, these are much, I only have 19, no wait. No, I've got 60 points. 64 points, okay. That's correct. One moment. 360 degrees is not divisible by 32. I need 36 points, so every 10 degrees, let's say 72 points. There should be every 5 degrees a point, right? So then there would be, the circle would be closed, and I don't need this one. Oh wait, yes, I want to have it go negative. So it would be it going points would go like inner circle. Oh wait, maybe I need to do the outer circle first. And the inner circle should be, the inner radius is 0. When it's not, or when it's 0, it returns because it can't say anything. That's true. And the inner radius is as big as the radius, and then enlarges to 10 pixels if they can enlarge to 10 pixels. That's true. And so it goes, let's check it out. So creates the inner radius first and the outer radius. So it will go like this, and like this. And that then should jump, and then should jump like this, but it's going this way. Oh wait, no, it goes negatively. It subtracts it. Yeah. So it should go the other way around. Should. Should is the big word. If it's should is always. It should work. The best thing a developer can say to you is it should work, right? No unit test, nothing. Just like stress at the end of the day. It's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to development, to production. Let the users test it. Let's see if we did something right here. Still got the rainbow. And it's still not closed, as I can see. Why is it not closed? And why is it jumping like this? Okay, let's pause it. Let's pause the game. And the first point is... Why is the first point 0? The W. The Y-axis. Help me! Okay, wait. It is 0. $144. That's not how it works. What did I think about 72? When I'm doing 36. (360) divided by 72 is 5 degrees, right? So... Oh, does the range start with the index of 0? Of course it starts with an index of 0. So I need to do I plus 1. I plus 1. 72 minus. So that would be at least 1. 62, 62, 72. Let's see if this one fixes some stuff already. Oops. That's my game. Oops. You see this. Why does it have a gap like this? I don't understand. Still 144 points. Okay, why? When I have 72 points in the inside plus 72 points in the outside are 140, 144. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Ah. Wait, I'm not doing like an... That's my problem. Because I've got my circle and I'm doing it like an arc, right? So I'm... And the second point would be here. So that's why I have like... Okay, see you soon. So... Let's have a look what ChatGPT says. To vision by expanding signal. Maybe I should copy and paste everything so GPT knows. The collision the band around. Yes. It should be a band around the radius with there needs to be 2 collision shapes as well. I just realized, one for the clickable, or like one the user can click, and one that actually is only the circle front, or the signals front. There should be a band around the radius with width and pixel. At the moment, all at oops. In inspector in the collision tape makes weird colors. Let's see what GPT says to that. Come on, GPT. Think. Oh, it's thinking. Be right back as well. There, I think ChatGPT has a high demand as well at the moment. That would be funny. Oh, it's doing something. Optimizing collision shapes, adjusting collision position, refining polygon arrangement, pacing through, optimization angle, tweaking the polygon, crafting the ring, enhancing collision mapping, ensuring proper ordering. Okay, let's see. Below is an updated version of your function that builds a ring-shaped polygon in a well-ordered way. This version. Use a fixed number of segments, 72 in this example, to generate the outer and inner circle points, generating the outer ring points in one loop in counterclockwise order, and the inner ring points in a reverse order, so that the resulting polygon is a proper non-self intersecting ring. Okay. Make sure the inner radius never goes below 0, which can happen when the radius is smaller than the ring thickness. Okay. By replacing your current function with this version. Let's see what it has changed. Do nothing is then okay. Yeah. The ring thickness, something that I can bring out. That would be also something. Let's export location state. Change down here. It's using, okay, it's using a max thing. And that please. Okay, I don't need to do it. Angle. What did he do different? Float I. Okay, segments times tau. Tau is 2 times p. What the hell is tau? The circle constant, the circumference of the unit circle in radiant. This is the equivalent to code pi. Okay, code. Okay. Polygon append. The vector cosinus angle times the outer ring. Okay, it creates first the outer ring, and then it creates the inner ring. Generate points along the inner circle in the clockwise order. Okay. Let's see if ChatGPT have solved my problem. I always need more monitors, definitely. So what's going on here? There's definitely a section that is not filled, right? Maybe I can... I will make a screenshot from that one. Ask ChatGPT again. Things about that. Oh, all 3 mini high apparently cannot scan screenshots. Okay, why is it like this? Maybe it's only a visualization because it's drawn polygons, but still, when we think about it, the first polygon and the last polygon, no, it goes around like this. I need to do one more point because this one is a 5-degree difference, isn't it? Because I'm doing something like that. No. Something happened. So I'm dividing the circle in 5-degree increments, right? And the 5-degree increments degree this. So on the circle, the first point would be here and the last point would be here, so I need one more point. Close the inner circle, and it jumps over here and start from there, so I need one point as well there. I think could be sounds very intelligent, definitely. So Yeah, cool. Lurk is as much as I want. I'm really appreciating having somebody, you know. I figured out I'm using the stream or like talking even to an empty stream to like having a rubber duck, you know? You know the rubber duck, how do you call it in English? Rubber duck problem? Or rubber ducking? Yeah. So you are my rubber duck now. Rubber ducky. I hope so far you like what you see. And when you have some critique or some inspiration for me, please let me know. Yeah, that's a good idea. So angle would be zero, but it's 1, right? Segments plus 1 divided by this in parentheses braces. So segments plus 1. So it's stopping at 72. So wait, when I need to add one more. To have the last segment. Same goes here as well. Oops. Done. Load that one as well. So you're as well at the coding in Godot at the moment. So tell me what is your game about? Woohoo! My circle is closed. Look at that. Unbelievable. think these are just visuals. It doesn't make sense at all. It's somehow. Is the music loud enough for you? Oh really? It's on Steam. Nice. Oh man, all this Steam stuff and whatever. Well, I don't want to. I read some articles about that, and like you have to time your release and like called RPG quiz. Nice. Coming soon. Request access. Oh, nice.
A dad is only as respected as his authority over his thermostat. One does not simply touch the thermostat without the proper ceremony of sacrifice. One taco, one dad joke, and a child to hear his chants. This is the story of someone or something that refused to accept these terms of agreement.
Wow,
Fight unique monsters
you're so
with
much
skills
further
that
than
will
me.
disrupt your ability
Unbelievable.
to progress, level up, and learn new skills, and make it through this new type of roguelike where your dad knowledge gets challenged like none other.
It sounds super funny. Awesome. I will wishlist your game. So you get some wish lists on Steam. Awesome. Man, you have animations and stuff. It's I don't know how good, nice. That's, I mean, I always like watch like Godot developers and whatever, and everyone says start with like Tetris or start with, I don't know, a jump and run game or whatever, you know. But the thing is, I don't have an idea for a jump and run game. I don't have an idea for Tetris game or whatever. So the fascination comes with problems that nobody solved before, or like at least you never saw. Like the 5,000th jump and run game, I don't want to build the 5,000th jump and run game, you know. I'd rather challenge myself in like, I don't know, solving and increasing the signal stuff, you know, what I'm doing at the moment. But I'm totally incapable of doing any art or like any animation. I don't know if you used some assets or something, or did the animation yourself? Pure assets. I mean, at some point with some coding magic, definitely. And all the art and stuff, or like the, I mean, for the shop page there should be like a lot of different, how you call it, like banners and stuff, right? Like a lot of screenshots and things you have to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's some my Oh, okay. Totally fine. I bought some assets as well already. Yeah, HIO. Yeah, I bought some assets as well. But for now, I'm using some free assets for here. I bought some other assets for like other games or whatever, or ideas that I had before. But at some point, I want to. The problem is with itch.io is you can buy some assets, yes, but then there's a point where you need the asset to do something that the asset doesn't provide you with, and then you're like stuck. So super hard to like, I don't know. You have your stick figure swinging a sword, and when you want your stick figure to have like an MG or like, I don't know, a pistol or something, and your asset pack doesn't provide that, then it's like bad, you know, or like hard. No, man, project management is definitely not my best skill. I should have like planned more. And when you watch like Twitch with Thor or his YouTube videos or like his shorts, you know, he's like, okay, when you have a game, you have to do this, you know, and do that, and like doing a pre-plan and whatever. Like, it's not like how I work. I mean, I've got my notes where I'm like collecting ideas and like, oh, I'm gonna make something, and like, I don't know, some calculations or whatever, and like basic plan on what to do. But a lot of ideas and a lot of things are coming while you're doing it, in my case at least, or like dreaming about it. I mean, for me, many problems, I code something, I don't know how to solve it, and I go to sleep, and the next day it's like, oh, that was easy, and like coding it down like 20 minutes or something. Asana? What is it? I don't know. Having a look on what it is. Manage your teams who have projects, tasks, and all. Yeah, man, like doing Gantt charts and like timetables and whatever. Oh, I know some people love that. Is there an AI that plans my project? Yeah, and like time efficiency analysis and operations and product and stuff. Yeah, I definitely, at some point, I definitely will do some project management also for my game. When I'm at the moment, I'm more like in the how you call it, experimental phase, like trying something out and like solving some things or whatever. And then definitely I need to do a session or 2 or 3 or 10 sessions, so like thinking everything through and like putting everything into tasks or something. Yeah. No. I definitely should think about that. For me at the moment, I mean, I will, when I think about what kind of assets I would need, is like maybe different kind of ships, different kind of space station assets. Everything should be 2D. Then I should need like space assets, so different planets, different suns, maybe nebula and stuff like this. So it's everything. I mean, my game would be, I don't know if you played like Stellaris, but 2D, and then like, I don't know, How's the game called? There are several like 2D space games or what. But very basic assets. And I don't know if you ever played Dwarf Fortress. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But that's what I'm interested in, you know. I mean, I think many Godot like tips or whatever are based on people or people that are not experienced in development at all. Like for me, always like running was more helpful than walking, because when you're running, you always can slow down to walking, you know. Like when I think about my first like experience of developing, the first few months I would do like trainings and like small encode tasks and whatever, but the real understanding of like how programming works and like software structure or like software engineering and whatever was based on a proper like task or a proper project, you know. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. This I want to do in the end as well. Like having an artist and like spend a couple of $100 or whatever to do all the things, you know. And then I can like, okay, I need this amount of things and this amount of animations or whatever, or like sprite sets. Enjoy your kids. So definitely implement this function. The circular signal should be good for now. So collision thickness. Oops, let's rename that one to a collision shape for circular signal. And here we could have can do function that is the update collision shape for collisions. So basically this would be We can do that. Tape for circular signal picking. That. This more and just so that works. Bit of that, and so the only thing so I have two collision shapes, two different ones. Collision shape picking. Do we need go into signals? So it doesn't look good. We can also that one and how you call it. Thank you, Mr. Bot, for doing absolutely nothing. We just get rid of this one. Instead of searching for a collision shape, we can shape. Can I put in the name? Wait. Execute. Right? Yeah. New. Do I have to name the node? New. That's okay. Not an object here. Okay. Node. So we can't do that, but this this and we have to put them somewhere, right? And Question is where they are going. So collision, picking. You don't need to check the signals here. Whoops. And I hate this so much. Okay, so we are creating. Let's check if we where the things are going. We have errors, of course. We have some errors, just some. Not found. Collision shape in expanding signals. That changed everything back again, right? Yeah. Okay. So, no, this is not adding. Child. Let me find that out. Godot and oh, add node to parent. Instance. He's doing a new instance. Can I do that? See if this is working. Oh, oh, doing something wrong. Ah, because it's this is of course cold in every loop. That's not what we should do. We should this. see. Oh, collision shape. Picking collision shape for collisions. Yeah. So that's for clicking. And the clicking collision. Question is, how do I tell my property selectable? What kind of shape I want? Maybe I should teach my collision shape should be exported. Collision shape. This one should be what is the node 2D? The collision shapes are just nodes as a parent, or do we have a different one? Let's have a look. Collision polygon. What's happening? So it's inherits from node to the canvas item, node or object. Just node. And that's the problem. I would love to have like TypeScript and tell them that my selectable should be, I don't know, or that. Dot a good question. So currently it's not working, so to change it. Is there a way to mark this as some thing? What properties? What group? Subgroup? Category? Export file, dear, global file. Main? Train. Pass. Flags. Nee. Enums. It's auch nicht. It's not working. Custom. Export custom. Oh. If you need more control that's than what's exposed with an export, then you can use export custom instead. And this allows defining any property hint strings, and usage flags with a syntax similar to the Paco font. Did you know that one? Export custom. He's saying for annotation export custom argument 1 should be int, a string. What? Int string. And this one is property hint none. Where's this coming from? Range enum link flags file here. Okay. Passport. Okay. But let's see how it looks in the inspector. Properties and scalable. Selectable. Now I'm running into the issue. I would love to assign it like this and not. Right on. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so everything has some collisions. And now I can say, okay, my collision for selectable should be can't I? Okay, I can do new ones, but why can't I check that? Change enum link. Resource type. Multiline expression placeholder. Object ID. Maybe. Okay, this is clearly not working as I tried. Let's see, working like this. Now I can assign it. Okay. Let's do it like this. And save this expanding signal theme and go back to ship theme. Where is it? This one. Here I have to in my selectable. Yes. Okay. Where did I just... Okay, now it's here again. Interesting. Okay, now I can select this one in my selectable. Let's see if we have some errors or not. Oh, not so far. It's never used in the function update. Yeah, okay, blah blah. Okay, let's see if we can still select this one. Change the development controller. Oops, other. We can connect. So the selectable should mouse enter entity per name. So let's see if it's working or not. When we are entering the ship and we are entering, it's a bit fiddly. Kakufan, are you back already? Nice, it's working. There are some problems about like, okay, I'm entering multiple things at the same time, but I really selected. Let's say we're doing selected visible. Yeah, it's only updating visuals. So I need to do some so the visuals shouldn't lay on the selectable, but are rather on the entity. And on the entity there should be the change of the visibles. But okay, otherwise, yeah, we can select our expanding signal. What now? Interesting. Now that I'm coding and doing it more often on Twitch, like I'm finishing much more things that I'm expecting. Should fix the background stuff so it's attached to the camera somehow. But I mean, it's doing some parallaxing, so when I'm running like this, that's not affected by the zooming. Let's see if we can fix that one. Camera 2D. Let's see if we can find something online about that stuff. Right. 2D. We have like parallax 2D. Can find something about that. Adjusting the layer. Okay, parallax background and level nodes. Parallax level. Follow viewpoint layer adjustment. Oh, maybe there is something. See if we have some repeat times. Ignore camera scroll. Yeah, I've already reported that bot. It's crazy how many bots are like, you know, they come post a Russian URL or something and then like leaves again. Whatever it is, you know, it's like, I don't understand. If true parallax 2D's position is not affected by the position of the camera. Yeah, definitely, it's super crazy. Scroll, repeat size. This. Oh. Okay. I'm too small for that. I just have one follower, so for such people to join my chat, I'm way too small. So yeah, but one follower? Nope, not at all. I mean, I'm just streaming the last, I don't know, maybe 1 week. I'm right at the beginning. You're the second person that I'm interacting on the stream anyways. Yeah, I'm new. Absolutely. Oh, really? And why are you not streaming anymore? Oh, nice. Let me have a look on your account. Hey, nice. 119 followers. Wow. Yeah, I've got one, so. Oh, good. Good that you're doing that. And yes, it's a lot of work and a lot of energy you have to put into your kids, but I think it's well worth it. I'm not having kids yet. I've got some fish. I've got got some aquariums. How do I do that with scrolling? With zooming? Yeah, I just ordered a webcam and just yesterday I put together a new aquarium. But it takes like 2 weeks or something to get seeded. I just put in some algae and some bacteria, and so the water quality and the water bacteria and like the different levels and whatever are equalized, and then like in 1 or 2 weeks I will get some new fishes and put them inside. Scroll scale. What is the scroll scale? Infinite repeat, okay. Bonus effect that gives texture the illusion of repeating. Repeat size tell the node to snap its position forward or backwards when the camera scrolls by the set value. This effect is achieved by adding a single repeat to all the child canvas items offset by the value. While the camera scrolls between the image. So definitely here Fishcam would be funny. I just realized the aquarium that I got is too heavy for the place I intended it. So I need to get a board like so the aquarium can rest on it. And then maybe I get another one because I like doing fishes or like doing aquarium hobby, whatever how you call it. It's like relatively new hobby for me, or like relatively new what I'm doing, and it's so fun. It's like a 3D ever moving picture. It's wonderful. And in my small aquarium outside on my balcony, where I've got like 13 baby fishes and like 13 molly baby fish and like 3 guppies. Super fun. Super fun. So how do I link the parallax to the camera? If manual scrolling is desired, the camera 2D position can be ignored with ignore camera scroll. Okay. It can move at a different speed relative to the camera movement using scroll scale. But am I scrolling? That's the biggest question. Camera 2D. Zoom. Handle drag. Yeah, maybe. Having a fish camera. That would be nice. Apparently, you know Thor. He and his ferret rescue station or whatever. The ferret stream has like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5,000 people constantly watching them. And he's earning much more money with the ferret stream than with the with his normal stream, because the ferret stream is much more advertiser friendly. It's super funny. So I was thinking maybe I have like, I don't know, 2, 3 aquariums or something, and the chat can like switch between them or like trigger a fee, like a food delivery or something. Maybe that would be super funny. Yeah, definitely. That would be super funny. So, does the camera have a scroll? Something. Center offset. Dot. Force update scroll. The force update scroll method forces the camera to update its scroll immediately. This can be useful. Yeah, this kind of humor always gets people. Definitely. It's like, for me, streaming is a hard thing to do. I don't know. It's like when I'm coding and using Twitch as a rubber duck, it's much more easier to bring thoughts out. And like, but having like streaming or like playing games to nobody and you have no interaction is super, super difficult. I did some Let's Plays a few months ago, and my YouTube channel has like 20 followers or subscribers. But some more work comes in between and other stuff.
Shaco
thank you
just
for the
followed.
follower. Thank you. So yeah, it's work comes in between, and I move places, move to a different city and stuff. Why didn't I hear my alert? Yeah, life happens without any planning. That's how it is. Oh, why is it so bright? So because I'm changing the camera position, I think. Use OBS. I'm using OBS. I need to change I have to check again where the audio comes out for the alerts, so I can hear them. Did you hear the alert on your side? Yeah, I just saw it because I was looking on my second monitor, but I didn't hear my own alert. So something is messed up with the audio channels or something. Pause update scroll. Pause the camera update scroll immediately. Get drag limit screen center. So, okay. See if this is changing. The position is changing. Do you know about something about camera dragging or scrolling, apparently? Position. Yeah, I'm scrolling. Get screen center position. Get Question is, what is happening with the background? And I'm not zooming. Oh, it's not working at all? I changed something and I don't know what. Oh, yeah, okay. Because basically I want like this scene and like repeat 1 times, auto scroll. No, auto scroll, not repeat size. What is repeat size? Repeats the texture 2D of each of this node children's and offset them by this value. When scrolling the node's position... Oh, okay. Scroll scale. Multiplies the final parent... Okay, okay, Scroll offset. Begin. End. Follow viewport. Scroll is offset by the current camera's position. Where is in a canvas layer separated from the current camera. It may be desired to match the value with canvas layer. Follow this one. What is it? No 2D. It. Canvas layer follow viewport enabled. Oh, wait, this is blocking it now. Why is it blocking? Does the camera have to be at the last position? Down. What have to be in the background? Why is it blocking everything? Oh, good question. Is it at least scrolling? Let's see. Nope, it's not. I don't get it. Oh, they're doing that. It sits in a node. But it sits all the way in the background. But wait, all the items that are... Right? Thinking. The background, when it's outside, it's underneath. Oh wait, is it because of... No. Who is the background? Can I connect to the... Is the music too loud or too silent for you? Support for zooming, auto camera, yeah. Wonderful. Canvas layer to Noti-Do. 3D. You just want to make sure the parallax to the follow matches the canvas layer follow. You may notice the parent follow viewport is enabled by default. The decision was made. Yeah. Repeats the texture 2D of each of the node's children and offsets them by the value. And scrolling the node's position loops, giving the illusion of an infinite scrolling background if the values are larger than the screen size. If an This is set to 0. Will not. Ah, okay. So let's see if this have. Huh. Yeah. Now it's working. Nice. But it's not working when I'm zooming. Hopefully all this music is copyright free because I'm using a Spotify playlist that claims to be music free. Copyright free. Hopefully. Or not. Yes, I'm still playing the same playlist. Do I? I'm not sure. Ah, okay, yeah, hopefully. Parallax 2D. Corel. Zoom. Repeat times. Identically following this guide, your parallax are large enough to cover the screen even when zoomed out. Until now we have had perfectly fitting occur when we zoom out, but the second, yeah. Nice, okay. When thought everything is correctly, set the viewport at default zoom level. Out, make it smaller, then the viewport breaking the infinity. This is where repeat times can help out. Setting a value of 3, an extra repeat behind and in front. It is now large enough to acknowledge the infinite repeat effect. If the textures were meant to be repeated vertically, you have a specific Y value for the repeat size. Would automatically add the repeat above and below as well. This is only a parallax, so it leaves an empty block above and below the image. How do we solve that? We need to get creative. In this example, we stretch the sky higher. Ah, okay. Interesting. When you read the documentation, it definitely helps. That looks strange. Big is this one? Can I see the size? Position transfer. Where did I have the message lot? 1024. 1024. Oh, that looks better. Let's see. Okay, I can scroll way too out. This level should be. Maybe I should. Maybe I should limit the scroll distance, right? The zoom distance. Oop. Camera zoom. Zoom. And it looks reasonable. Didn't work quite. Oh. Yay! Still not working. God damn it. Okay, full screen. I will not go full screen, but now I know how parallax background working out. Anyhow, Kakufan, thank you for the follow. Thank you for staying with me tonight. At least for me, it's tonight. In a few minutes, my girlfriend will come home, and I want to say hello to her and not be streaming at that moment. So, yeah, thank you. Hopefully, it was a good stream for you, and you could relax a bit. And everyone who is watching this on YouTube later on, thank you for watching it. And I'm gonna see you guys, or I'm gonna see you hopefully the other days. And I think the next time I will try out to create a solar system, not a solar system generator, but more like a galaxy generator, and see how it gonna go out or works out. Anyhow, thank you very much for joining me. Bye.